Hello friends, let's begin with numerical on reflection about a line. How we solve this numerical on reflection about a line? This is also a similar one. If you understand the concept in previous session, it is very simpler and same way we are actually doing reflection about that line or reflection about any arbitrary axis. So it is very simple one. Don't worry, just it's a lengthy process, you must follow the process, that's it. Example, a triangle PQR with vertices P 2, 2, Q 5, 2, R 4, 7 is to be reflected about the line y is equal to 0.5 x plus 3. Determine CT matrix and coordinates of a reflected triangle. So in this, let's see the solution. First we have to do translation where tx will be 0 and ty will be minus 3 because axis will be going to the origin. Okay. So what will happen? Your th will be become 1 0 0 0 1 minus 3 and 0 0 1. In next we have to do rotation. So rotation, that is tan inverse of m. Everybody knows that how we are calculating m. Y is equal to mx plus b. M value is 0.5. So tan inverse of 0.5 we have to calculate, that will be coming 26.56 or 565 degree. Okay, so that will be in minus. Why minus? Because that axis is rotated clockwise and that is on the x-axis now. Okay, so rotation is given, we have to put the minus values, and what we get r value, that 0.8944, then 0.4472 minus 0.4472 0.89440 Remember, whenever you are calculating or whenever you are writing the matrix, that time you must understand the third row and third column is always same in every case. So don't need to put those things every time. You have to just write down very fastly so you can calculate the things whatever are remaining. Okay, so rotation is, we are calculated rotation matrix. Next step, reflection about x-axis. Now we are reflecting the original triangle. Okay, until now we are not reflected. Now we are doing the reflection process. So reflection is done, then reverse positions are started. So in reverse position we have to give to the inverse rotation. So inverse rotation, everybody knows that rotation is always done about origin. So here it is about origin, so we have to do inverse rotation. That means theta will be replaced by minus theta, that's it. So if you observe, the r and r inverse values are same, just the sign position is changes. Okay, so you can directly write down that r inverse matrix, no need to once again calculate in calculator. Then inverse translation. In inverse translation again is simple. 1 0 minus tx 0 1 minus ty is equal to 0 0 1. That means is equal to 1 0 0 0 1 3 0 0 1. Now this is a very important calculation where we have to multiply CT. That means from left hand to right hand we have to write down all the matrices. That is, first we calculate TH from left, then R rotation, then reflection about X, then inverse rotation, then inverse translation. So what we are doing, if you observe that I have already mentioned the 1 2 3 4 5 all the matrices whatever we are, I already calculated those matrices I have put in the CT matrix. Now, if you observe, there are three matrices we can do the multiplication on calci, and again two matrices we have to multiply on calci separately. Okay, so you have to multiply 5 4 3. You will get one matrix. then you have to multiply 2 and 1, you will get another matrix. And after that, or you can do the 5 4 3 matrix multiplication in first case, then you can get this matrix, that is 0.8944 minus 0.4472, 0.4472, 0.89443001 for multiplication of 543. So if you observe properly in this case, what is going to happen, that 4 matrix is just similarly written, only what is changing there, that changes, what is changes, if it is multiplied by 5 and 4 is multiplied here, then third is taken as it is, and 2 and 1 is multiplied. Okay, or you can do multiplication as your own way. There is a nothing is permanent, or you can do any type of matrix multiplication. For simplicity purpose, you can do any type of multiplication. Okay, so you can calculate CT matrix, that is zero point 0.6, zero point 0.8 minus 2.4, 0.8 minus 0.6, 4.8001. So P dash will be, as previously I have shown, that we can write CT and directly PQR. I can separately written like this, so that this is another method. You must understand that we can write CT multiplied by P, CT multiplied by Q, and CT multiplied by R separately for finding out P dash, Q dash, R dash. Okay, or we can directly combine in the previous one. So if you solve separately, what we get, the direct values of P dash, Q dash, R dash, those are the new coordinates of the triangle which is reflected about that axis or reflected about that line. Thank you so much. Hope you understand very well.